Up everyone, Justin here. Raw's about to start after Backlash. Tonight's Raw is 10 minutes away. Big show after Backlash. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley against Julia Roxanne. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, CM Punk is back. And I'm here for all of it. Less than 10 minutes away. I want to change. I don't feel like wearing this. It's a Charlotte Flair shirt, but I want to put on a more comfortable shirt, so I'll be back.
And I think yesterday he talked to like 5,000 reporters. This is such a big deal that every news agency around the world sent somebody.
That's what I mean. If I was a Cardinal, I couldn't vote for anyone else. I want this excitement and attention. I really do. I spent my whole life being a Cardinal, which is not easy. Managing everything and all the problems of the church. I got my one shot. I want to be Pope. I'm not giving this guy my vote. I don't know how. It's a miracle anybody ever gets elected Pope. Because I want to be the Pope. I'm as qualified as anyone else. I put in my years as Cardinal. But this.
Well, we were even saying that one time back in the day, it took 3 years to elect a Pope. So how in the heck did they do it so fast?
That's what I'm saying. In this day and age, everybody wants that kind of shindig. Christ. I'm thinking it would be funny, like, my contract's up in January. This is how I'm going to announce if I retire or not.
Smoke?
I'm going to set up that smoke. And if you see white smoke, it means I'm going to continue on.
So, yeah, here it is. Tonight's shirt for Raw, Cactus Jack. Sadly, my Brewers are losing in Cleveland. Who's ever gonna watch Raw tonight? Who's ever watching me? Give me thumbs up, share the video. 4-0 now. Yeah, good. It's 4-0. Not good.
Taking second base on a ball in the dirt and then stealing third. A little hit into center field for an RBI base hit by Manzardo. It's pulled out in front, dumps it into center field.
So as I was saying, big Raw tonight, right after Backlash.
If you see black smoke, it means I'm not continuing on. And then I'm just going to call a press conference and have some sort of balcony set up. And I'll
Like
walk out.
El Duce.
Yeah. El Duce. Look, his new name is El Duce.
Douche.
El Douche. El Douche is here.
Douche.
To me, you know, I always wanted to be famous, and the reason I wanted to be famous is because I wanted women. I mean, let's be honest, there was no other point. To be Pope is the worst kind of fame there is.
So, 5 minutes away. Raw on Netflix, 5 minutes
This guy can't get
away.
laid. He's got everything. He's got a chef. He's got great surroundings.
He gets to choose, Howard. He
Yeah.
can say, I want a palace or I want a shack. He
Right.
gets to put the whole thing together for himself. Now he has a person who dresses him. Like he used to have to, 3 days ago, he had to put on his own clothes.
Oh, yeah,
Now
on his own robe.
he'll be
Yeah.
dressed every day.
So let's go to Netflix. Let's get ready for Raw after Backlash. What are you talking about? Stupid YouTube on my computer said I'm offline. No, I'm not. I'm live. I'm not offline. Share the video is Netflix taking 500 years to load. hopefully no internet issues tonight. So as I was saying, Big Raw tonight, women's tag action, Julia Roxanne against Rhea Io Sky, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, CM Punk is back with a mic to talk and give us his thoughts and feelings about Heyman turning on him and joining Rollins. Raw Netflix, 3 minutes away. I don't want to hear that generic ass music. It's generic.
You know what kind of
Everything baths drawn for it.
you know what kind of pussy you can get if you have baths drawn for you? I've never achieved that level of fame. The Beatles had baths drawn for them, I believe. I mean, I don't know. This seems to be, Jimmy Page has a bath drawn for him. This is the kind of fame that you want. And it's just like, the guy's probably like, Jesus, I can't get the pussy. This is terrible. He can travel anywhere he wants. Whatever he wants. I mean,
He'll have his own special car, his own plane.
So, let's stop. I'll listen to the rest of that later. It's time for Raw Netflix, almost. I gotta share this video. Almost forgot to share my own video. Let me give, before Raw starts, again, let me give my short thoughts. Rest in peace, Sabu. One of the best ever to do it. He was one of the best. There's a interview with Sabu, DVD. Check out his other shoot interviews on YouTube. Sabu has done many shoot interviews on YouTube. He was a legend. He was an ECW legend, hardcore legend. He was great. He was one of my favorites to watch. Rest in peace, Sabu. The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. Hopefully Raw pays tribute to Sabu with a video. I don't know what type of music this is for Raw, but before Raw, but it sucks. It's about to start. Well, start already. Let's start it up. Start the damn show. Here we go. Raw after Backlash, live on Netflix. Rest in peace, Sabu. You guys excited for Raw? Are you all excited for Raw? After Backlash.
This is Kentucky's largest city.
It's in Louisville, Kentucky.
And tonight, home to the longest running episodic TV show in history, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix and presented by Snickers. And a man who seems to be a little bit bitter, maybe.
Dominic and Judgment Day without Liv Morgan are here. Dominic sadly is still the Intercontinental Champion. I wanted Dominic to lose to Penta, but he won. Am I watching basketball? No. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. Julia Roxanne looking damn good arrived. You like Raquel in shorts, Adam. Adam's here. R.I.P. Sabu. Yes. They better do a video package for Sabu. You better get a video package. He was great. ECW legend. Recap of last week. Lorenzo said hi, hello. Mr. X, what's my name? Justin. I do live reactions for NXT and a lot of Raws and PLEs. I always do live reactions for every premium live event. It's what my channel is. 90% pro wrestling and 10%, 20, 30% video games and some sports. Jay and Seth Rollins had a classic. Last Monday, they had an absolute classic main event for the World Heavyweight title. Sammy returned. CM Punk, well, Sammy's already there, but he showed up. And CM Punk returned. RPS, logo man. As I showed my Sabu, I wish I would have, maybe I will still buy a vintage Sabu t-shirt. I know eBay has them for sale, but here's my Sabu merchandise. ECW Sabu. And a WWE Sabu and a shoot interview DVD. You want to learn more about Sabu, anybody? Watch his old matches. Study up on them. You will not be disappointed. He had great matches, great feuds. He was an innovator. He was a pioneer. He was a godfather of hardcore wrestling. I mean, he worked everywhere. You could watch him in ECW, watch his stuff in TNA, WWE. He was even in MLW for a few appearances. Here's Punk, the best in the world. One of my favorite wrestlers, CM Punk. Here he comes to kick off Raw after Backlash. Again, Sabu had a classic feud rivalry with this guy right here. Great matches with Cactus. And he had great matches with Sandman and RVD and Terry Funk. Yeah, you say Sabu is one of the ones. He was definitely a GOAT and a godfather of hardcore. Sabu Terry Funk was your favorite match. True innovator of death for death matches. Yeah, but he was better than just a death match wrestler. He could do it all. He could wrestle any fucking style also. He wasn't just a death match garbage wrestler, because he could work. He could wrestle anybody. And he was a good wrestler. When he had to wrestle, he could wrestle. When he had to brawl, he could brawl. When he had to break out flips, he did flips. And springboard triple jump moonsaults. He was one of a kind. Maybe CM Punk will give Sabu a shout out. He should. Punk respects the legends. Punk with a huge reaction. He hasn't said a word, and he's getting cheered like crazy. Yeah, Sabu Terry Funk logo man. Their barbed wire match was one of my favorites in ECW. It was at Born to Be Wired.
I am pissed off, but I'm a fortunate man.
Let's listen to Punk.
This place to being home.
Maybe some talents will have their arm taped up like Sabu used to tape his arm.
Weeks and I've nursed a few injuries and a lot of hurt feelings.
You're wearing the right shirt tonight. CM Punk you're wearing. That's awesome.
I got a lot of enemies. In fact, they're like a real.
I only have one CM Punk shirt, and it's pretty old, so I don't wear it much. It's an AEW CM Punk shirt. Wish I had a Sabu shirt. I need to get one. But this was the closest I could find a Sabu type of shirt. I could have wore an ECW shirt also. Especially the one match. Yeah, Rey Mysterio One Night Stand 2006. That was so good. See, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a great one.
Okay, I like to trust my.
I wanted Sabu to become World Heavyweight Champion, but he didn't.
Smashed the ladder into my head, gave me 13 staples in my forehead.
Punk, talking about the history with Paul Heyman. How he turned on him at Money in the Bank and threw the ladder on his head. 2013, he said, Money in the Bank.
Warned me about Paul Heyman, but Paul is Paul. He's who he has always been. He's a fat little snake.
They need to do the ECW invasion again, but with MLW. That'd be good, but they're not going to do that. They got a relationship with TNA.
What confuses me,
yeah, you say Vince screwed Sabu. Yeah, he didn't book him good.
We've been down this road, all on this journey.
But Sabu did get to wrestle John Cena, at least, and Rey Mysterio.
I can't wait to get my hands around your fat little.
CM Punk was in the same locker room with Sabu when he came to WWE. Paul Heyman, you got the fucking nerve to show up? You're gonna get your ass kicked. You're gonna get killed. Beat the hell out of him, Punk.
Come into this ring right now and explain to me exactly why you did what you did. And wise man, understand that whatever words you choose, they will be your last.
If Heyman gets, yeah, he's got backup. Heyman's got his backup, his boys. Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker. There's Braun with him. I wouldn't want to fuck with Paul Heyman when he's with Braun Breaker. Try to watch Sabu took on La Parka in MLW in 2003. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but try to find that matchup. It was pretty damn good. Sabu La Parka in MLW in 2003. I have it on DVD somewhere. Maybe it's on MLW's YouTube channel, La Parka Sabu. But again, Sabu wrestled like everybody, every top guy almost. He's in part of wrestling for decades.
Just when I think.
Of course, Heyman won't get in the ring. The fat man, Humpty Dumpty, doesn't want to get in the ring and have a great fall and get knocked on his ass by CM Punk. Because that's what Punk would do, knock him on his fat ass.
This man, Paul Heyman, was your best friend.
Yeah, why'd you turn on him, Paul?
And you made his life hell on the road to WrestleMania, and now you are out here in front of the entire world, gaslighting all of us, trying to make us believe that he betrayed you.
How did Punk make your life hell, Paul, before WrestleMania? What are you fucking talking about? Look at this Batman logo. Kind of matches this shirt. I didn't think of that.
I believe that you're scum. I believe that you're trash. I believe that you are human.
Let it go, Rollins. Good God, you still got anger and hatred towards Punk. Let it go.
And just when I think, man, just when I think that I
Can't let it go.
Any more than I already do, you stand there in that ring. The reason that
Look at Heyman. Look at Paul's face. He looks shocked.
You ain't ever gonna be champion as long as I'm on 2 feet.
Punk tells Rollins, you will never be world champion again as long as I'm here.
What is your deal, man? You love punishment, you love suffering, you love being on the wrong side of history. Is that what's going on here? I can't seem to figure
Punk
out.
needs backup.
Oh, wait a minute.
He needs Sammy with him, and Roman, and Jay.
I get it. He loves to play the victim. He loves to come out here and boo, cry me a river. He loves.
Look at Braun Breaker's ready to go to the ring and spear Punk.
You so desperately want to be a victim, Punk. You so desperately want to die a martyr.
Now we get barking for Braun.
I believe that can be arranged. I hope you have prepared your last words.
Will Punk wrestle tonight against Braun? Or not? Braun's going to the ring. Punk, you better run. Punk attacks Braun with the mic. Punk goes after him, but Braun is way too strong, way much younger. Punk is down in the corner already. Punk is screwed. He needs Sammy. He needs Jay or Sammy. Punk goes after Rollins. Who's with Michael Cole? I don't hear anybody else. I just hear Michael Cole. Sammy's here. Cole's by himself? Guess so. Yeah, Cole's by himself. Guess Pat needed the night off after that beatdown.
2-on-1 situation again.
Chair. Rollins has a chair. Braun's holding Punk down. Here comes somebody who's a Jey Uso. Super kick to Rollins. Jey Uso's here to help Sammy and Punk, or try to help. But now Rollins and Braun, but Sammy and Punk with chairs. Chase them off. I smell a tag match tonight. We're going to get a tag match. Or a handicap match or something. Make Paul Heyman wrestle with Rollins and Braun. Make Heyman get in the ring. Heyman, Braun, Seth against Sammy J. Punk. That's what I would book for the main event.
As a resistance is building. However, you have to wonder if the architect has more for his game plan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you back to Backlash this past.
And it's warm in here. First time this year. First time in 2025 I had to wear shorts. Got so hot.
Took out Penta and allowed Dirty Dominic to retain the Intercontinental title.
And I got the window open and still feels like 80. Might have to get the fan out. Here comes Penta. He's in action. He got screwed by Americano. Screwed him at Backlash. So as they're watching, give me thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Thumbs up. Could we get a fucking Intercontinental title rematch? Penta, Dominic with Judgment Day and Americana barred from ringside, please? Because Penta got screwed at Backlash. He got screwed. So Penta, Chad Gable.
A lot to the story because Penta takes on Gable next.
Chad Gable's gonna have somebody dress up like Americano and interfere. Is El Grande Americano, I bet you. So we're get ads. So I'll see what Twitter's up to. John Cena. I don't know if this is real, this story. USA Today, John Cena diagnosed with, or John Cena's cancer diagnosis was sobering. Here's what he wished he knew sooner. Hopefully he caught it, and he doesn't have it. Cena's skin cancer, so I guess Cena had skin cancer. Cena never thought it would happen to him. The spots on his skin were cancerous. I didn't know that. So Cena had skin cancer. He's a young man. He's 46, 48. Cena first spotted the skin spots on his chest. It was removed and sent for testing. The second spot came back a year later. So I'm glad he caught it. Skin cancer is it's still serious. Glad he caught it. So Minute Maid, WWE or Minute Maid is a sponsor, I guess, of WWE now. I used to drink Minute Maid. It's pretty good. They got good fruit drinks. Did anybody start a tag on Twitter? I don't have a clue, but I'm looking because I didn't feel like starting one. So the Miz Prime Video is gonna have American Gladiators come back. During these Netflix ads, I was reading the internet. The Miz is gonna host American Gladiators. He put out a tweet about it. Miz is gonna host American Gladiators, and it's gonna be on Amazon Prime Video. So when is it coming back? I'll watch it, see how it is. I was a fan of the original American Gladiators. I used to watch every Saturday afternoon.
Supposed to be joined by Pat McAfee. He's expected at some point, of course, after that vicious.
So here's Pat McAfee. He's arrived. Why is he late? Pat is super over. What a pop for Pat McAfee. I feel like they did this on purpose. They let Pat get an entrance so he could just get a pop. And so they could put it on Netflix, the big pop.
This past Saturday at Backlash. Welcome, partner.
Pat, you got your ass kicked by Gunther, but you took the beating. You took the beating like a man. And you're back on Raw.
Clearly back in the medical bowl, or in the WWE bowl, I apologize. They asked me a lot of questions on how I felt. I said I got my ass beat this weekend in the fight with the ring general. And they cleared me to get started, so I'm sorry I'm a little bit late.
I think the Green Bay Packers released their 2025 schedule. I gotta check that out.
Welcome aboard. It's Penta and Gable here tonight. We'll talk plenty about the Gunther situation a bit later.
So it's Chad Gable, Penta. Who does everybody got?
Gable is standing up for El Grande Americano tonight. It was challenged by Penta after it cost Penta the Intercontinental title on Saturday. Apparently, El Grande is on a tour.
Pat, the most over commentator. Yes, he is. That's not very hard to be the most over.
Use that brain of yours. Chad Gable said he'll step up for this, obviously, because he wants to fight Penta. Well, also, remember, Chad has had.
I think Joe Tessitore is very good, but he's not over like Pat.
I don't think Louisville wants Chad Gable to win. I think they want Penta to pick up the job, obviously.
I think Seth will have an additional third member. Third man. It's possible. Maybe. But I don't know. I want to be surprised if it happens. I don't know who it could be. Maybe that giant member of the bloodline that they're keeping off of TVs like a giant. Either a bloodline member from the family or, I don't know, Brock Lesnar.
Although El Grande Americano is the brand new speed champion. El Grande Americano speed is a good way to.
Can you imagine Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker as a tag team? That'd be insane. Nobody would be able to defeat them. You got Penta. Don't do it, Chad. You're trying to unmask Penta. He's trying to rip his mask off.
As well, that he is Chad Gable, not El Grande Americano. Enough of this. Chad Gable is very disrespectful right now to the luchador community. Well, he is, as he tries to rip the mask off Penta, and Penta able to fight back. The tradition, the legacy of the
Ivy Niles at ringside for Chad. Ivy Nile looks like she should be an American Gladiator. Seriously, she has a look.
Buy a ticket for a WWE event. I like that Penta experience. Sano, Miano, Zero, Afiro. Launches himself up over the top and Gable. The diving headbutt. Didn't need any metal. NBA playoffs are here, and I bet him. Right, Chuck GPT. Incorrect. Well, top 5 for.
See Kara's tweet. She's too busy. She can't even sit down to watch wrestling. Why not? Why can't she? She's not here to answer, but just take a break. You're doing chores, you're busy, or whatever. Take a break for 2 hours and relax. Enjoy yourself. Sit down, take a break, watch Raw. I get it. Everyone's busy, but everyone every day needs to take a break, chill out, relax, and turn some wrestling on.
That new place, right? Yeah. Well, check this table.
Unstress. Seriously, wrestling helps me unstress.
For real? Yes, sir.
If I'm stressed out or depressed, I'll watch wrestling and I get happy.
I believe in me. Why do you think I...
More ads right away. Thanks for sharing my video on Twitter, Adam. I appreciate it. So Kara's busy. That's okay. I have a feeling she's going to be busy all summer long. She likes to be outdoors a lot. In the summer, a lot of fans, they don't like to stay in the house, watch wrestling when it's nice weather out. And I get it. You don't have to watch it live. You can just come in and watch it later on Netflix. And I don't watch wrestling live shows every night. I don't do it. That's too much. I don't watch AEW. I don't watch the whole AEW shows. I just watch clips and highlights on YouTube, or sometimes I'll watch the women's matches live. But I need a break. I don't watch AEW or TNA, but I follow them on YouTube, the clips.
Billions and billions and billions.
If I wanted to, God, maybe some week or sometime if I want to, I could be here live 4 times a week. Seriously, I could be here live every night almost, watching wrestling. Except for Thursday, I don't have access to TNA. But I could be here 6 nights a week if I wanted to, watching wrestling.
One-on-one here tonight. And Penta has been in trouble really.
But Monday, Tuesday, Fridays, that's enough for me.
Penta's gonna have to get something.
and PLEs.
Chad Gable went for another headbutt. Penta met him with a super kick.
I've ignored other wrestling. I still gotta watch a lot of MLW, and a lot of weeks I forget about it or ignore it.
Back to his feet. Penta with a big kick, and you heard that one. They're trying to find a second win. He certainly can do that.
Penta in the corner, upside down, drop kick.
Covered by Penta. And an air fall. There's things that Penta can do that nobody else on earth can. It's captivating. It's physical. It's impressive.
Give someone wanting to watch and live stream wrestling every day or every night, you could. Raw, NXT, AEW, TNA, SmackDown. Saturday, you could watch Wild Women of Wrestling, Collision, OVW for me, MLW is on Saturday. Sunday, you got LFG on A&E. But maybe sometime this summer, sometime I'll be here 4 nights a week for maybe once. So for like 1 or 2 weeks, I might do 4 live reactions in a week.
What a reversal here. Chad Gable trying to get the headbutt yet again.
Penta with a cold breaker to Chad. He got caught off the top rope. That was awesome. Pat McAfee, you got a sore voice. You shouldn't even be here.
Penta trying to fire up yet again. Blames Gable / El Grande Americano for costing him.
Like, seriously, Pat McAfee has his own show. He already talked 3 hours. I don't know how he does it with his voice. He talks on his own show and then he does Raw. Penta trying to do a back cracker. Gable's holding him down. Gable's super strong. Gable might be small, but he's strong as hell. Chad with a moonsault to Penta. Ankle lock to Penta. Penta counters. Super kick to Chad. He's down and out. Cover him.
Penta slipped on the bottom rope, but Chad Gable capitalized. I don't know how Penta was able to kick out, let alone reverse it.
Maybe Seth will shock us. He'll walk to the ring to a fallen Punk and suddenly hit Punk with a atomic leg drop.
Super kick to send Chad Gable to the other side of Kentucky.
So you're saying Hogan? Hogan would join Rollins and Braun with a leg drop? I don't think so. Did I see and hear about the big announcement? The Evolve titles? You're talking about the Evolve championships, which are going to crown Evolve or ID champions. That's what you're talking about? Yes. Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know when they're going to crown the new champions, though. When is it happening? The summer? I don't know when. The ID champions, they probably might crown them on the indies, in an indie company. I don't know where. But I haven't watched a full Evolve episode in about a month, or over a month. I just watched the women on Evolve. The guys, I don't care about. I watched Nikita Lyons last week and Kendall Gray, and I thought Kendall should have won. Penta wins. Good win for Penta after getting screwed by Americano. You assume they're going to have tournaments for each title. Yeah, probably. Probably on Evolve TV. I don't know when the tournaments are going to start. I don't have a clue. They should do a few tournament matches. They should put on NXT also.
Number one, Chad Gable still has major issues trying to beat Luchador.
Chad's has a bloody nose or something. Busted cut on his face.
Actually wins. I don't think we learned that on Grande and Chad Gable, two different people. Chad Gable takes the L tonight to Penta. Shout out.
Penta needed a win. He needed it after losing at Backlash. Here's Roxanne and Julia. Video package. Interview. Promo. Not an interview, but a promo.
Very clear.
Love Roxanne. Love Julia. Big fan of her. You gonna put down the Roxanne lyrics? Not tonight. Julia talking with subtitles.
That means going after the two women at the very top.
That's a dream tag match. Tonight we're getting a dream women's tag team dream match.
We're here to make our own. You are all looking directly at the future of this industry.
I agree with Roxanne. They are the future of the main roster. Roxanne, Julia, Stephanie are the future.
Up-and-coming stars in this business. Roxanne Perez and Julia will take on the current women's world champ, the former world
Maybe it will main event. I don't. It is the main event, I believe. Michael Cole said it's the main event. More ads. I'm tempted to go to cable to check out my Brewers. So let's see, cable.
So now back to the top for Detroit and Kerry Carpenter.
It's not the game I care about. There's the lyrics. Good job getting the lyrics. Roxanne lyrics.
Satan calls off Campbell to put it away for out number 2.
Boston Red Sox are getting killed. Let's check out my Brewers. What's wrong with the damn channel? Yeah, nah. I don't need to see this. 5-0. Brewers are gonna lose. 8th inning, 5-0. No, thank you. I don't want to watch that. Boston and New York Knicks. Boston's winning. Let's go back to Netflix. But why did I go on there? I pressed on a movie and by accident. Netflix says Beetlejuice, which is owned by Warner Brothers. Why is it off of Max? I don't know. I already watched Beetlejuice. I enjoyed it.
You are all looking directly at the future of this.
Ticketmaster. Well, we are in Louisville, Kentucky, the home to the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. It was a great morning today for a number of WWE superstars.
So I guess, again, all these streaming services do that. All these movie studios do that shit. They're renting out their movies to the other services. Because Beetlejuice was on Max, and now it's on Netflix. I guess Netflix paid Max to get the rights to it for a little while. So Raquel's alone without Liv. I wish Liv was here, but she's busy.
That's how she misses me as much as I'm sorry.
Yeah, she misses me.
Raquel does look good in those shorts. Tiny shorts.
Dom, this can't be the first time you've heard about time zone. Come on, please.
I don't really care, but hey, Finn, can I talk to you for a second? Of course, doesn't know what Dom. So,
Dominic wants to talk to Finn.
and it almost cost me the match. If it wasn't for Grande, you know.
Whoa, easy, partner. You're starting to sound all paranoid, like Damian and Rhea. Remember what they were like when they were champions? All right, look, it didn't go smooth, but everything worked out, and you're still the champion. And besides, tonight,
Yeah,
take care of AJ Styles for you.
that'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna go get ready. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Got you.
TKO WWE paid for the Roxanne song.
This is the sun.
That'd be hilarious.
We're here, and this is Liv. Okay.
13-hour difference.
See?
I would take credit for that. If she came out to the police, I would take credit for it. Because I've talked about it months ago.
Because we're about to show the world what happened to you this past Saturday, a valiant effort against Gunther at Backlash.
Now, Pat put in a good fight. He tried, but he failed.
The ring general, Gunther.
Peacock is
Going to be very biased tonight in the call of this match.
Peacock has constantly gotten Warner Brothers movies. Yeah, they used to have Batmans, I know. The Dark Knight and the Batmans. Every service, everybody gets movies from each other, and then they get them off. Then they get taken down off their service. It's like they get to rent them for 2 to 3 months, and then they're gone off of the services. It's like Denzel Washington in The Equalizer. Great action movie. The Equalizer, that's on Peacock and it's on Netflix at the same time. And all the Jurassic Park movies, I believe, are owned by Universal. Peacocks, but they've been on Prime also, the Jurassic Park movies. Cole tried, man. Cole tried to hold Gunther's foot down, but he was too fucking weak to do it. Couldn't hold him down. And I'm shocked Gunther, after the match, shook Pat's hand. That was shocking. That he gave him respect. You think Peacock still has Harry Potter films? They probably do. I haven't looked if Harry Potter movies are on Peacock. I never cared about Harry Potter. I was too old to get into it. I didn't ever care to watch the Harry Potter movies or the books. I was an adult. Why would I buy a Harry Potter book? Unless the books are for teens, I don't know. Logo Man is back. Glad you're back. We need Jacob Fatu, babyface. I agree. He'll turn him very soon. He's going to go after Solo and Jeff Cobb. Jesus, Pat is super over. Pat is as over as CM Punk. Pat is just as over as CM Punk.
I wish I had one of those Louisville sluggers that they make around here to help me out. That's what it felt like, kind of hitting me in the chest there. So everything you saw, my family saw, all my friends saw, and the WWE medical saw.
Probably because films are constantly on USA Network.
I said everything sore. Okay, my back's
they must have a TV streaming deal with NBC Universal. I don't know. Maybe Peacock paid for the rights to keep it for a year or two.
Gunther beat the hell out of me, but I think I gave him some back. And I obviously have massive respect for everybody that steps foot in that ring. I have a lot of respect for Gunther, even more so now. And I think he has a little bit.
And Pat was getting chopped by Gunther. I bet it felt like a baseball bat hitting you in the chest.
It was an honor to be there. Pat, thank you again. And why don't we do what we do?
Like, seriously, Gunther's chops probably feel like this. A bat hitting you over and over. The new day, the tag champs are here. I think they're here to talk, not wrestle. Not wrestle.
I found out earlier today that the tag champs were once again going to grace us with their presence.
Funniest part about it. Yeah, New Day at ringside or on commentary for the Creeds. American made, the Creed brothers against the War Raiders. I don't need to see War Raiders again. Like, what the fuck? I don't need to see that. What's up, Robbie? I'm shocked you're here. What's up, Robbie? Rob James. He has a great YouTube channel with his girlfriend. Follow them. Subscribe. Not follow, but subscribe to them. The Whore Couple. Did I get that right? It's called The Whore Couple. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. They do horror shows and horror movie reviews. Awesome you're here, Robbie. Are you enjoying Raw so far? Start off hot with CM Punk. CM Punk, where is he? Here he is. Start off hot with Punk. But then he got beat down. Then he got some backup. Punk had Sammy and Jey Uso. What was I saying? I don't remember what the hell I was saying. Oh, Jeff Cobb. Logo Man said the funny part, Jeff Cobb is a new member of the Bloodline. Yeah, but it's Solo's Bloodline. And the Bloodline is kind of dead. It's dead. Solo's Bloodline is nobody except Jeff Cobb and the Tongan brothers. Where the hell have they been? I don't know where the Tongas are. R.I.P. Sabu, I agree. That's why I wore this shirt. Sabu had a great feud with Cactus. And I saw your pictures, Robbie, of you met Sabu. Saw your pictures, you meeting Sabu. Those are some awesome pictures. I'm glad you got to meet him. That's awesome you got to meet him. I almost had a chance to see him wrestle live, but he left ECW by the time I went to an ECW show and he left. He was gone. He was gone by then. But yeah, been a fan of Sabu ever since I saw him wrestle. The guy was insane and he was so good. Here's my Sabu figures. And I need to get a Sabu, vintage Sabu ECW shirt. I gotta get one. I know they're on eBay. Here's a Sabu shoot interview. There's many Sabu shoot interviews on YouTube. Look them up. There's a lot of them to watch. Sabu that's what I heard. That's what I heard, Robbie. Sabu was a very great guy, great to the fans, very humble, very nice, very shy also. But yeah, should be in the Hall of Fame, of course. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. That's a lock. Him in the Hall of Fame needs to fucking happen. But a lot of guys need to go in. Sadly, all the guys that are dead, they're not in yet. Bam Bam Bigelow, Sid, and Sabu now are gone. They all need to go in.
Saturday night's main event.
And God, this year the Hall of Fame went way too fucking long, and I watched it all. Michelle McCool talked way too long. She was boring. Punk and Sammy backstage. Punk doesn't want to trust him.
Fair enough.
You better.
I can understand that.
You don't have a choice.
I had a hard time trusting you.
You need backup. You need help.
But I did, and you know what? That worked out pretty well.
You need people to watch your back.
I know.
Punk.
You like to do things your way. You got your goals. You got your ambitions.
Quit being stubborn.
Yeah, I like to do things my way. I have my ambitions.
Quit being stubborn.
But the truth is,
Punk.
neither of us going to get anything done.
Let Sammy help
Not with
you.
those guys standing in the way. You're not lying. We work together. Saturday night's main event. We take him out.
Well, they're gonna team up. Saturday night's main event. Do it, Punk. Fist bump, Sammy.
Saturday on NBC. Saturday night.
That's a hell of a tag
War
match.
Raiders and American made the Creed brothers set to go.
Punk and Sammy team up at Saturday night's main event. Here we go, Creeds and War Raiders. I don't need to see the War Raiders again challenge the New Day. I don't want to see it again. I don't need to see it again. Tired of War Raiders and New Day. But they got like no other babyface teams. They got nobody else on Raw. They only got the War Raiders, and who else? What other babyface team? Nobody except Penta and his brother, maybe. Maybe Ray Phoenix goes to Raw in the draft. But War Raiders are like the only babyface tag team on Raw. Viking, you like Viking Raiders? Name better, Robbie? I don't care, whatever they're called. They're a good team, but I'm sick of them, kind of. I like New Day as heels. They're good as heels. Great talkers. I wish Big E would have returned at WrestleMania and screwed them.
Look at these guys. Look what they're doing to the War Raiders right now.
But I guess Big E doesn't want to risk getting injured. He doesn't want to return. I don't know. Big E doesn't want to risk it. You're going to go with the Creeds. Yeah, me too. Let the Creeds get a title shot. Creeds have been kind of treated like jobbers. I thought they'd be booked better on the main roster. Shawn Michaels booked the Creeds better than Triple H.
I have to admit, I like their outfits. I could never pull it off. Unbuttoned shirt thing. Well, you should never have your shirt unbuttoned, regardless of where you are.
Fresh Air Forces here on you, Xavier Woods. And then you have Kelly Crocs. What's going on?
War Raiders is a better name. I agree. Weren't they War Machine? They're called War Machine in Ring of Honor. They've had a ton of names. War Machine, Viking Raiders, War Raiders.
We're out here just trying to promote the match.
Now Julius watching a Brutus, and wait a minute, nobody there.
Oh, look at that.
It's getting dark out. I'm gonna turn a light on.
He was knocked off the apron with a cheap shot. You guys are supposed to be commentators.
See that? Hey, we're commentating.
Uh-oh, look out. Aaron gets right into a right hand.
Because his partner was not there for him, so he's now in the mud.
He might have been distracted by the New Day sucks chance.
Look.
American.
It's really awesome, Robbie. You're here. I really appreciate it.
There you go.
If you could, who's ever watching, give me thumbs up. I don't care if anybody shares the video, but give me thumbs up. Anybody. So go to ad break. Robbie, do you got ads on your Netflix for Raw? I got ads. Because I don't pay the full price of whatever it is, $23. I pay $16.80. God, these ads are boring. I feel like turning it to cable. Let's check out Twitter. Let's read Twitter. Doug, you gave me a shout out. You're not here, Doug, in the chat, but I appreciate this shout out on Twitter. You always are giving shout outs. By the way, check out it's on my Twitter page. It's a pinned tweet. My Sabu tribute show. I did a show for Sabu, talked about his career last night. Check it out. Yeah, Sabu tribute shows on my YouTube. So is anybody talking about Raw on Twitter? I don't even know because I didn't tag anybody. It's kind of pointless. I don't feel like tagging friends when I'm talking live because I don't interact when I'm talking about Raw. It's not I just don't feel like interacting on Twitter when I'm doing a live reaction. Oh, there, Punk. That's a nice picture, Robbie, on Twitter. Punk is doing the Sabu point. I didn't see that, but that's awesome. He did it. I would think, as I said, Punk actually shared a locker room with Sabu in WWE in 2006. He was in the same locker room, so he knew him a little. I don't think they were ever friends, but he knew him, at least. God, as I said on my tribute show, Rob Van Dam, I feel really sad for him. He's got to be heartbroken. He lost his mentor, his best friend. Sabu helped train RVD. So good God, Sabu was RVD's mentor, and he helped train him. And he's a tag team champion with him. And they had a great rivalry, really good matches. Let's see these chats. Impressive vertical suplex to the floor. Yeah, that was. You saw a Sabu shoot interview that they rode together. They did? I didn't know that. But I believe it. So Raw's back from the ads. Let's make sure I'm live and not behind. So that's one annoying thing about Netflix watching Raw. You gotta press watch live. You gotta press it a lot, or else you'll get behind.
Again, not to be celebrated. That's an issue. Oh, but is this the Doom salt? That is incredible.
I saw a lot of Sabu shoot interviews are on YouTube. I've watched like all of them, but I didn't hear. I forgot he rolled with Punk.
This is impressive.
But obviously, Punk was a big ECW original fan. And Punk's debut actually was a part of the new ECW, was Punk's WWE debut in the new ECW with Sabu.
Singles performer, Aaron is and they
I wish Sabu would have got to hold a WWE title. That would have been awesome, but he never did.
Now Eric showing off his power.
If he was around in the Attitude Era, he could have been a hardcore champion.
Hey, you can tell somebody. Oh God, working out on that farm. I know he works out on the farm.
YouTube TV has its tune-in live feature as well.
Well, you won the title.
My cable doesn't have that on my cable app. Just when I go to channel, it's already live.
In the corner.
Still to come, AJ, Finn Balor, Roxanne, Julia against Rhea Io, the main event. As it should be the main event. Those 4 women are awesome. Creeds are down. War Raiders are down. The New Day is standing, giving them a standing ovation.
The best. It's the best. I don't know how many times we got to tell you that, Mike. We don't know who the best is going to be because people have to earn it. Why do you want us to just give people title shots, Michael? It ain't Christmas, bro. Like, again, we don't suck.
I wonder if Michael's watching from London. Are you watching Michael on Netflix in Europe?
They want it, man. That's the kind of hunger that you look for.
I could imagine them tossing you guys around like that. I'd probably be a lot easier than Eric and Ivar.
I remember that fight.
Holy hell! Ivar, oh, caught!
Jesus, they catch Ivar on the springboard elbow.
That's it.
Give it to the Creeds, but 2 count broken up. I want the Creeds to win. Winners will probably face the New Day again for the titles.
Xavier Woods going to get himself in trouble.
Woods is off of commentary, getting himself about to get his ass kicked. Kofi interferes, takes out Ivar. Brutus takes out Eric. Off the shoulders, or on the shoulders of the Creeds. Cannonball finish off the shoulders. That should be it. Creeds win. New Day runs away.
The New Day obviously dodging the War Raiders, but now American
Creeds should have been tag champs already, I think. Creed should have been the tag team champions. Creed Brothers against Lucha Brothers. That would be so good. Creeds against the Lucha Brothers in the future would be awesome. And they're really brothers. Creeds are brothers. Lucha Bros are brothers.
The Creed brothers, you'd have to wonder.
Give them a title shot. Creeds won. Give them the New Day for the titles at what's the next PLE? United Champions or Money in the Bank? I don't know. Braun, Seth Rollins backstage. Braun is very angry.
They probably feel like they got us back against the wall. They might even feel like they're winning this battle.
Did Paul Heyman put out a tweet yet or a statement about Sabu? He should. Sabu deserves it. As I said on my tribute to Sabu, Paul Heyman, you probably underpaid him and missed a lot of payments to Sabu.
Braun.
So maybe you're guilty, Paul Heyman, and you don't want to pay tribute to Sabu because you owed him a ton of money. I don't know.
have some fun.
Rollins just, what the hell, Rollins? He just whispered in Braun's ear, I think. Comes Jay Yeet. Uso coming out.
The champ's on his way out here tonight.
It's time to yeet. It's going to be time to yeet, and I'll get my workout in for the day by yeeting. Yesterday, I had a big workout. Good God, I went on a long bike ride on a bike trail.
Likely to be paying soon. Assists, no results found.
So more ads. Let's I'll go to Twitter. So I don't know if you're Robbie, or I don't think you're still here, but if you are, I appreciate you in the live chat. Thank you for showing up and watching. I appreciate it. You're a great dude, good friend. If I see you in the chat again, I'll ask you if you ever want to go live reaction with me. I'll invite you if you're ever up for it. So Robbie, actually, you in the tag said who's watching Raw. So what was I gonna do? So there's your picture with Sabu, I see. It's an awesome picture. Glad you got to meet him. Totally upset to hear about Sabu. He's one of your favorites of all time. Yeah, he definitely was one of my favorites from ECW. Sabu was definitely one of my favorites from the original ECW. So let's check out some wrestling news during these ad breaks. I've yet to see Jackie Redmond. Where the hell's Jackie Redmond? Hopefully she's working backstage. She's probably doing interviews for Raw. That is no ads. Is when they interview wrestlers during these ads. So either Jackie's interviewing or Kathy Kelly. I don't know which one. Both are smoking hot, Kathy and Jackie. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick Jackie. I saw a new horror film, Happy Gilmore, Part 2 is coming out on Netflix. I'll watch that. Yeah, they just interviewed A-Town Down Under during the ads. But I don't know who interviewed them.
I have a lot to talk about tomorrow as they dive into everything. Monday Night Raw, the WWE, and the Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics.
As I said, Kathy's great. Kathy Kelly's great. But me personally, I'm more into Jackie Redmond.
For what ended up being a spectacular main event between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins.
But both are great. I would not turn either down.
Nonetheless, Jey was still the champion. But it's what happened after Raw went off the air that really took.
Yeah, stupid Logan Paul last Monday attacked Jey Uso after Raw. I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it.
The blindside attack by that man, Logan Paul.
So Logan Paul knocked out Jey from the crowd. Their match did not happen at Backlash. It's going to happen at Saturday night's main event.
Which means I'm going to take it from you. So start paying attention.
Don't you dare give the title to Logan fucking Paul. Nobody wants to see him as champ.
last week on
What? The biggest social 15 million views was Logan Paul take out Jey Uso. That's hard to believe. 16 million views. For that,
Jay get it done again.
Saturday, 2 weeks away, May 24th. Here we go. Here's Jay Yeet Uso. Get ready to yeet at home. Out of the crowd. Jay picked up a little kid, tiny kid, like 4 years old, 5 years old. I wish when I was that young, a wrestler would have picked me up. My first wrestling show was, I was either 3 or 4, very young. I don't remember much of it. Seriously, my first live show was either late 1987 or 88. I do remember Billy Jack Haynes was on the show, and Paul Orndorff, Don Morocco, I think.
What a great night to be Jey Uso, world champion.
I did get to see Hulk Hogan in 88, 89, and 2002. More yeeting. Let's put the drink down.
Because he's earned this. And this WWE Universe respects the hell out of that. His journey, his fight, his story. His deeds, baby!
This crowd is pretty good. For Louisville, Kentucky, it's a good crowd. They're loud.
You don't get one, Cole. One more year, they say. Encore time. Lighters to the sky.
Some more yeeting. Some wrestling news. What are you talking about? Hogan and Bischoff say real American Freestyle Wrestling, their new promotion. They're saying this is pro wrestling. No, it's not. It's going to be amateur wrestling, not the pros. Amateur wrestling to me is boring. Pro wrestling's way more entertaining.
I've got the World Heavyweight Champion, main event,
Jay is super over. He's more over than Punk and Pat McAfee. Did you yeet at him? Did you yeet at home? It's a good workout. Do I think they'll ever end the brand split? Unify the world titles? Maybe someday, but I don't see it anytime soon. Not after they just brought the World Heavyweight Championship back. Why would they get rid of it to unify the titles? I don't think they will. Maybe in 5 years.
Two-time world champion, the arena shaker. I promise you this, after that Saturday night, I still will be your world.
Oh, Gunther. I thought it was Logan Paul, but here's Gunther. Good to see Gunther and not Logan Paul. Ring General wants a rematch, I guess. He deserves a rematch. He should get the rematch, not Logan Paul getting a title shot. I'd rather see Gunther way over. Gunther way over Logan Paul getting a title shot. You guys on Twitter and the DMs are still talking about sports. I got a sports DM tag and messages in the DMs. What are you guys talking about? Talking about college football schedule, which I don't care about college sports at all. I only watch the pros. Gunther, you tapped out chance. The only way I'll watch college sports is if I decide to bet on it. I need to look up the Green Bay Packers schedule was released for 25. I need to look that up.
The unimaginable came true.
Gunther can't take it. He's still upset. He's not the champion. Robbie's back. What's up? Did you yeet at home? That's a workout. Keep yeeting during the entrance. That's a fucking workout. That gets me blown up. Especially if it's hot out. That'll make you sweat. That's a workout. Keep yeeting. So I was saying, Robbie, for Raw or SmackDown, if you're free, I'll invite you on my live reaction if you ever want to do it. Let me know.
I've been a champion, so I understand.
I'll definitely invite you on my channel.
I understand there's a lot of pressure on you. But just because I understand doesn't mean my opinion you changed. I can feel this position is not natural to you.
Like Triple H should take away Logan Paul's title shot. Give it to Gunther.
Champion.
I hope Gunther screws Logan Paul out of the title, actually. Have Gunther interfere and have him screw Logan Paul.
So let that pleasure be mine. Because as Adam Pearce told you before you walked down here, the winner out of you and Logan will have the honor to hand over the World Heavyweight Championship to its rightful owner, me.
And that's still true. After Backlash, Gunther defeated Pat, so Gunther has yet to lose 2 straight matches on the main roster. He has never lost 2 straight matches. He lost at WrestleMania, but he defeated Pat. So That's a hell of a record. On the main roster, he is yet to lose 2 in a row.
Because I would love nothing more than to shut you and all those people up for good. I would love nothing more to get endeavoring with you again, outclass you.
God, I almost ran over this with my chair.
Where your place is.
Glow in the dark, actually.
Hold on.
Let's see if it'll glow.
Remind me of my place. My place? I'm in my place. This is my place. I run this place. With this
You can't tell, but it does glow. It glows green.
We're gonna run it back. And I'm gonna walk in this match the same way I walked out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion. 4 runners. Worldwide. A fired up Jey Uso oozing confidence. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because Uso has to go through Logan Paul a week from Saturday. That's Saturday night's main event. Because the winner of that match will face the ring general Gunther 4 weeks from tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Logan Paul could shock the world like he's done plenty of times. And whoever walks out on Saturday night's main event,
it better be Jey fucking Uso walking out as a champion. He better retain. Time to yeet again.
Enjoy it while you can.
Io Sky video.
I tried to show Roxanne respect last week. Julia, Roxanneの才能は
I love Julia on the main roster.
They don't deserve
Very happy they got her on the main roster with Roxanne.
Tonight, 私がレッスルメニアでビアンカとミアにやったように、あんたたち2人にも同じことを教えてあげる。Nobody in this division can stop me. Nobody in this division will ever take this championship.
I don't know why they're showing subtitles. She's speaking English.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight, the current women's world champion, Io Sky, teams with a former world champion.
But how do you guys feel? You like Julia on the main roster? Or should she stay in NXT for a while? I like Roxanne, Julia. Keep them on the main roster.
Roxanne and Julia, main event, Monday Night Raw. NXT girls taking over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling world lost a
Sabu tribute.
Legendary ECW superstar Sabu. He was a hardcore extraordinaire. He passed away at the age of 60. A 2-time ECW world champion who had a legendary rivalry with a friend of mine named Caps.
No video package? You own the footage of Sabu. No video package for him? Come on. They're just showing pictures of him.
Sabu did every time he performed was put his life on the line for everybody's entertainment. We are forever grateful for his service to this industry.
We all remember
Rest in peace.
tonight. Send our condolences to his family.
Thank you, Sabu Chance. I agree. Man, it's sad as hell. That is very sad. He's gone.
About time we switched.
Thank you, Sabu.
Total wireless is
Forever.
with unlimited 5G data starting at $25
You were the godfather of extreme. Rest in peace, man. God. I don't know what you passed away from, but I don't know if you're in a better place. I don't know. But hopefully you have reunited with your uncle, the original Sheik. And many others. Terry Funk and you maybe are beating the hell out of each other up there. Sabu, one of the best of all time. He didn't get the credit he deserved. He didn't get enough credit for what he did. He never made huge money. He never got to make like monster huge money from WWF or WCW. Hopefully he made good money when he came to WWE. I hope he was paid well. He did take a nasty fall outside of the ring in his last match. He took a nasty fall and kind of looked like he hit his head on the floor. I hope that had nothing to do with his death. I don't know how, man, I don't know how he passed away or from what. But I hope it wasn't from CTE or head trauma or something. Or concussions. He probably suffered a lot of concussions in his career. Sabu never took the night off, ever. He never had a bad match, and he never was lazy in the ring. He always went balls to the wall. He always went 100%. Never took the night off. Man, I can't believe he's gone. Rest in peace, Sabu. Can't believe you're gone. 60, too young. 60 years old, way too young. Now we get a Money in the Bank ad. When is that? July? June. It's coming up soon, June 7th. Money in the Bank. June 7th. The same day as NXT versus AAA Worlds Collide is also June 7th. Saturday at 2 p.m. Worlds Collide will be at 2 p.m. and Money in the Bank is at 6. Jackie Redmond finally appears.
Last year was such a breakout year for you. You had wins over the likes of Sheamus, Braun Breaker. I mean, you were a top contender for the Intercontinental.
Trying to see what Jackie was wearing. Good God, she looks good.
2025, and it feels like we haven't seen you in competition all that much. So I guess my question.
Kaiser interview and
maybe another time.
Backstage attack by Braun Breaker on Jey Uso. Braun took out Jey Uso backstage. Jey is down. Jey's hurt. Braun Breaker took him out with a pipe. Sounded like he dropped a pipe. Sammy checking on Jey. CM Punk checks on him too.
Well, obviously that is what Seth Rollins told Braun Breaker to do. Nonetheless, Monday Night Raw is presented by Stickers.
Hey, Russo. Down and out because of Punk, right? You saw CM Punk and Sami Zayn have that moment of recognition.
So we've seen it before, but this is a dream match. AJ Styles, Finn Balor.
And, of course, the rest of Judgment Day, Pat. AJ Styles had some things to say about Dominic Mysterio in recent weeks. So Dominic
Was that TLC? What year was that? Finn took on Finn was the Demon, and he took on AJ. Was that TLC? 20? I don't know. 2017 or 19 or 16? I'm gonna guess. TLC 2016 it was. I'm gonna look it up. They've probably faced each other on house show live events. They have Finn and AJ.
Where's Dom? He's obviously ignoring it. JD, great work with the time zone. Where is Dom?
No, TLC 2016. AJ took on Dean Ambrose. He was WWE champ.
No answers from anybody here. They had to have heard us. They're feet away. Well, we're in the Eastern time zone tonight. Backlash.
There comes a phenomenal one to take on Finn. AJ with Monday Night Raw colors, red and black. Do you know the year of TLC, Adam? What year was that? The Demon against AJ. What year was it? I'm trying to look it up. Was it 2017. Michael Cole just said it. Yeah, it was in Minnesota. TLC 2017 was AJ the Demon. The last time on TV.
There's been a lot of rumblings back in the locker room area that Finn Balor is extremely bitter and jealous.
Who won though? The Finn. The Demon I meant. The Demon, Finn Balor, defeated AJ by pinfall at TLC 2017.
Might be jealous of Dom. He's also kind of taking on a leadership role in there, which is just a part of the problem. Like Justin Day, there are no leaders. But what if one of them's a champ and everybody else isn't?
Let's go AJ, you say.
Champion against the two-time former WWE champion and AJ Styles.
You say, fun fact, I am actually and AJ myself. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean.
AJ Styles,
you said, oh, yeah, it is 2017. Cole said it. I heard Cole say it. He wouldn't get that wrong. He's probably fed it in his ear.
He's already called himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And the greatest Mysterio of all time, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. He's bossing people around in the Judgment Day. And for some reason, it feels like the people love it. Great wrestling here on AJ Styles and Finn Balor.
How old is AJ? 40 what?
Balor trying to fight out of it.
Oh, your name.
One-upsmanship here. Great switch by Balor there.
You're an AJ yourself. You're right. You are AJ. Your first name and
half a century of experience right now.
Yeah. I know what you mean now. Your first name starts with a, middle name starts with a J. Same letter as my name, Justin. But you have a J as your middle name. What's your middle name? AJ drop kicks Finn out of the damn ring. Again, they wrestled at TLC 2017, Joseph. Oh yeah, you have your full name on Twitter, don't you? It's Adam Joseph. I don't want to put my full name on the internet. It's no one's business. They don't need to know my full name. People are nuts anyway. If you put your full name out there, yeah, people probably try to scam you and do identity theft or something. I shared, yeah, I shouldn't even say this, but I shared my full name on PlayStation when I uploaded a video game. I had my full name up here, if you ever want to know it. Styles and Finn, you get some Bullet Club action. Yeah, you're right, Robbie. Former Bullet Club leaders. Geez, that was a long time ago. Some a-holes playing loud music as they go past in their car. People love to do that shit. All spring and summer long, they love to do that. Windows are down and they play like super loud basses and beats and music. So I'm on Netflix, still on ads. Yeah, I wanted to say about Netflix, new horror movies on there I need to watch. The hell's it called? Heart Eyes or something? Heart Shape? Or let me look it up. I have it saved on my list. It's where is it? Heart Eyes. It's called Heart Eyes. It's a new horror movie on Netflix. I need to watch it soon. It's yeah, it's a horror movie. I don't know if it's a comedy. I hope did it say horror comedy? I don't like really horror comedies that much. I just like horror. I don't like comedies and horror mixed together, really. The only one that did it great was The Return of the Living Dead. They did horror comedy really good in 1985. But I need to watch that movie, Heart Eyes. Came on Netflix. Let's go back to Raw. We got about less than an hour left of Raw.
Finn Balor taking advantage.
Finn AJ's back.
Flow of this matchup here against
still a dream match. I don't care if they wrestled before. This is still a dream match. Who do you guys got? AJ or Finn? Adam said, let's go AJ because, yeah, your name's AJ. I didn't know what you meant when you said you were actually an AJ yourself. I didn't put it together that a J could be your middle name. But you said, let's go AJ, so Adam picks AJ Styles. I don't care who wins. I just want a good match. Edge's real name is really Edge's name is Adam Joseph Copeland. I don't pay attention to wrestlers' middle names. I don't really care. Carney B's, they're showing a picture of her, the host of SummerSlam. She looked crazy in that picture. SummerSlam being 2 nights, I don't think it's going to sell out both nights. I doubt it. It's not WrestleMania. They probably only draw 40 to 50,000 a night. Not going to be sold out. Are you going to go to that, Robbie? Are you going to go to SummerSlam? It's near New York, or it's in New Jersey, wherever it is. Where is the Giants Stadium again? I don't remember. New Jersey? I don't know. It's East Rutherford, New Jersey still. I don't know where that stadium is. But they're acting like it's in New York. You like how Carney B looks. She's okay. She's not bad looking.
Abdominal stretch perhaps on Styles. Going to the elbow. Right into the ribs.
Haven't seen this move much at all. A domino stretch. That's old school. A domino stretch.
AJ Styles going through it. Yeah, mocking Styles and
AJ trying to fight out. Oh, a knee, or an elbow to the knee. Louisville fans trying to get AJ.
I wish Ray Phoenix was on Raw and Aleister Black was on Raw.
AJ trying to pick up the face. There's a flying.
I hope SmackDown's done being 3 hours. I don't like watching 3 whole hours. It's too long.
Styles' shoulders. Vintage Styles there, dropping Balor on the back of his head, cover, hook to the leg.
Carlito's at ringside again, and the fucker's not a manager. Why is he allowed at ringside? JD also. JD McDonald's. You're not a manager, but he's allowed at ringside.
Struggling to get to his feet. AJ Styles says, I'll help. Well, now, once again, we wonder when
Stupid JD on the apron. Knock his ass out, AJ. He's a mini me Finn Balor. Finn Balor parody. He's, looks like a Finn Balor cosplay. JD. Except Finn doesn't have long hair. Finn has never had long hair, ever. I don't think.
Strikes. The kicks by Styles. Bill broken down center of the ring.
Double knockdown, clotheslines. There's another ad break.
$15 a month.
I don't care if both these guys are in their 40s. Still in their prime. They are still in their prime. To me, as a wrestler, you're in your prime until you're about 51. And some are still in their prime in their 50s. But not Jericho. Good God, Jericho should go the fuck away and quit wrestling. Become a commentator or become a manager, Jericho, but quit wrestling, man. Used to like to drink it in, man. Well, how about drink it in and sit at home and like be a part-timer and retire? And you you should put yourself on the list because you should not be wrestling anymore. This game has a great graphics. I would like to play it, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. The new Doom video game. Remember the old school, the first original Doom. God, they gave that game a lot of shit. People try to get it banned, or parents try to get it banned. I mean, yeah, it had a lot of gore and blood in it, but so what? It's fake. It was in a video game. It wasn't real violence. Just like, God, people used to pick on the Mortal Kombat games. And I don't understand why. If you think they're too violent, don't buy them for your fucking kids, you idiots. You think something's not acceptable, don't listen to it or have your kids listen to it or play the games. Just like earlier, but I don't have kids, so I don't give a fuck. But earlier, I was listening to Howard Stern before Raw. He's not a kid's show. But if I was a parent, I would probably let my kid listen to him because I wouldn't be a good parent.
Louisville for Monday Night Raw. We're live on.
I wouldn't be responsible enough.
Balor here. And there is a superplex on the top by Styles. Both men are down.
Superplex the Finn. They're both down.
This has been an all-out war. The superplex being added to it is just so apropos. AJ Styles, Finn Balor pulling out.
Jeez, AJ took a hard fall. AJ took the worst of that superplex.
This is awesome. Young center.
If you spend the night with her, you better, well, put your wallet in a safe. Yeah, I guess she robbed guys from the strip club, or she robbed people. So what? I don't care. She had to do what she had to do to survive, I guess. She needed the money to survive.
Oh, intercepted. Great counter by Styles. Look at the calf pressure. Look at the cash.
I don't know if she drugged men, but I don't know how she robbed them, but I guess she did. That's wrong, but so I'm not going to judge her for it. I don't care. She didn't do it to me.
And he forces the break.
Maybe those guys shouldn't have trusted her and went up to a room with her.
Get into the calf crusher. Almost makes Finn Balor tap it.
Not saying she was right for robbing them. She wasn't, but big deal, she did. Why didn't they press charges against her if they were so angry? Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know the full story.
Smart decision by
JD, Carlito's still at ringside.
Maybe on one wheel for the rest of the way. Man targeted.
I've seen probably like over 100 women that look a lot better than Carney B. I'm just saying. I would pick about 100 women over her.
And Ballard drops Styles in the corner.
But that would be smart to not bring your wallet. It's very old school wrestling submissions. Did any wrestler use the domino stretch as a finish? I don't think so.
Might have slowed him down on his way up to the top.
I know Scott Hall used to use it, but it wasn't a finish.
The ring, more damage being done to the leg.
AJ had the calf crusher. Finn gets out of it. AJ picks him up. Styles clash. Should be over. Finn looks out. Oh, he kicked out.
It was the positioning. He had the Styles clash, but it was, I don't think he got quite off.
Only two. Thought it was done. I thought Finn was done.
His eighth match.
JD is a head of a heavyweight wrestler. Yeah, he is a big ass fucking head. JD has a big ass head.
There's chance of it said that these two men around the globe.
He looks like a midget with a big head. Finn knocked off the apron by AJ, but AJ's now distracted. AJ's going for a phenomenal forearm, but it's 3-on-1 here. Come on, ref, do your job. Finn. Kick out by AJ. Finn hit a reverse DDT. Carlito's down. JD McDonald's is down. Somebody's here. Penta. Thank you, Penta, for showing up. Yes, Mexican Destroyer to Carlito. Carlito always gets taken out. He got speared weeks ago, and now he gets taken out by Penta. Phenomenal forearm, it's over. AJ wins with the help of Penta. Rihanna came to mind in terms of people prettier than Carney. Rihanna's a goddess, so it's unfair to Carney.
led way to the phenomenal.
It's not unfair, it's just the truth. Rihanna looks better than him.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we thought it was over when Balor hit.
Beyonce, I would say, looks better than Cardi B also. Beyonce and Taylor Swift and Alicia Keys and Halsey. A ton look better than Cardi B. She doesn't look bad, but I would pick many over her.
Presented by Cash App, your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner.
Jeez, you want me to pick, like every woman wrestler looks better than Cardi B too, except for Nia Jax.
But what about one of the matches that might have stolen the show? It was for the Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria against the man.
Lyra looks better than Cardi and Becky.
Really came into her own on Saturday night.
And Lyra Valkyria has been putting on an absolute show since she arrived here on Raw and taking on Becky Lynch.
I don't know why TKO is obsessed with hiring celebrities as hosts. They don't need Cardi B to host. They don't, but TKO thinks they need celebrities. Here comes Becky to talk. What does she have to say? She gave it her all and she took a L. Becky took a L. You gave it your absolute all, Becky, but it wasn't enough against Lyra. I know you love Alicia Keys. I remember you told me she's one of your favorite artists. You love Alicia Keys. She's your top 3. What did I want to look up? Netflix, what is this? Bad Thoughts. Some comedy series.
Laundry.
There's a Minute Maid commercial again with Jay Uso drinking Minute Maid. I haven't had a Minute Maid drink in like 5 years. Or longer. Oh, I know what I wanted to look up. The baseball and basketball scores. Of course, my Brewers lost. 5-0. So look up Boston. Boston, they are losing now. Boston's losing the Knicks by 3 with 6 minutes left. Maybe I should watch that game, the end, instead of listen to Becky. Oh, you're great. Here comes the train. You're going to hear the train, guys. My window's open. It's coming. Here comes the train. Or it sounds like it's like 3 minutes away, 2 minutes away. Could be 2 miles away. I don't know. I hear the train horn. It's coming. It's going to be super loud. Yeah, I need to look up, let me go to Packers schedule. So Netflix ads are almost over, and then we're going to hear from Becky Lynch, who took a L to Lyra Valkyrie. She could not defeat the younger star. Her home country, well, it used to be her friend, Lyra from Ireland. Becky's home country. So Raw is back, and no Asuka tonight. Maybe Asuka shows up in the main event. That'd be awesome. I miss Asuka. But I don't know, Asuka, they might keep her off TV until SummerSlam. Becky's already here in the ring. Wants a mic. And they're going to probably boo her like crazy. What do you got to say, Becky, for yourself? You took the L at Backlash.
I wasn't beaten on Saturday. No, Lyra was beaten.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Saturday.
The Raw celebrity guest host. I didn't like that. The only one I liked was Hugh Jackman. He was good. Hugh Jackman was a good host.
One of us went to their nice big bus, had a nice warm shower, drank a shot of.
Didn't that Betty White appear also, I think? Betty White was a host, I think. P.B. Herman also. Bob Barker.
Because even after everything that Lyra has done to me, after she came out week after week and attacked my character, the person that I am, I still made her the best.
Yeah, you said, yeah, they did. Bob Barker, you say.
I gave her the best match of her career.
What's up,
And in just
Hitman?
3 weeks of standing on the outskirts
Becky's
of my
delusional.
spotlight, she has never mattered more than she does right now in her entire life, and it is not even
Becky,
close.
Hitman, Becky helped Lyra become a bigger star by putting her over.
But
I think she helped Lyra by putting her over. She made Lyra a top star.
after the match,
She helped Lyra.
I didn't hear defeat. No. What I heard was an alarm ringing in my ear, and I realized how much I had been manipulated.
I bet Lyra's going to come out to interrupt.
All of you.
Yeah, Pee Wee was great. He was pretty funny as a guest host. You love Lyra
Do you
now.
want to know why I walked
You
away
love
from
you
this
some
role
Lyra
this
Valkyrie.
year? Because
Hope you had a good weekend, Hitman. Hope you enjoyed Backlash.
World Championship, I felt it. I heard.
Hope everybody's Mother's Day was good.
And so I stepped away because
Hope you guys all still have your mothers around. I know Adam does.
Look, I've always been for the people. I've always been for the people. So whatever you want.
I thankfully have my mother still, but not my dad. He's been gone for 30 years. Over 30 years. My dad's been gone since 92. Long time, 33 years. God.
Something happened.
I grew up without a dad, basically. I was raised by a single mother. She did a great job. She did the best she could. She worked super hard, full time. She worked to put food on our table.
Yeah, you hate what you cannot understand. You want to know?
Becky's right. She hate the fans are fickle, disrespectful.
And I had a thought. I said, hey, no, I do. I miss being in the ring. But it's weird. I like myself more.
I'm shocked Lyra's not here yet.
What I was saying, but now
or some new woman might interrupt Becky. I don't know.
By all of you. No, I didn't have to listen to you tell me who I am and what I'm about. I didn't have to. The same lies.
Sadly, the crowd doesn't care, Becky. What you're saying is going in one ear, out the other. They don't care. But I respect Becky. I like her. I just don't think she needs to be champion again. Not this year.
Yes, I am. I'm greedy.
Yeah, that's wrestling fans, exactly. They don't know what they want. Why'd they cheer Becky at WrestleMania? She was cheered. Then they turned on her after WrestleMania.
I was gone, that thought it was safe because the fire had gone out of Becky Lynch. Well,
Here comes a super loud train. Here it comes. So Becky's promo's over. Good. So I got to hear it. Because here's a train. Good God. It's going to be loud. Man, that's fucking noisy, that train. Rusev video.
I don't want to do any of this. All I want is just go home and be rich. But I was once programmed by lesser people too. And I can't leave my brothers until we all wake up. Do you think these people care that you're missing your family? Do you think these people each night your choices to hurt or be hurt?
Again, Tony Khan, you dropped the ball with Rusev.
Cesaro stepped up to me, and the crowd cheered him on. Launching him straight into the flat line.
Well, look at Rusev, man. Hitman, he's jacked. He's in great shape since he returned.
The sheep control the wolves. Get up off your knees, man! Don't you see the leeches? Stone parade.
Who's he yelling at? He's angry.
But I will reclaim my own day once my job here is done.
He's probably yelling at Tony Khan inside.
It will hurt me to hurt you, but I would rather you fall at my hand than fall out into the abyss.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Tozawa, don't. Yeah, I want Lana back, Hitman. I want Lana to be back with him as his manager. Bring back, there's Natalia and Maxine together. What are they doing with Natalia? Seriously, what are they doing with her? They're just having Natalia talk with Maxine all the time backstage. Doesn't make any damn sense. Sheamus shows up and gives respect to Tozawa.
You know, Phil, I needed that, man. I was just dying to get back to work. Yeah, I'll be honest, I needed to shake off that ring rust. What rust? Well, you know, it's all in the head, fella, but I'll be honest, I want to keep that momentum going. So how about it, right? Think about this, yeah? Next week, Celtic Warrior versus the bouncing Wallaby Waster, Grayson Waller. You know what? Consider that official, because that sounds like a banger. Thanks, people, my language for that. It's great to have you back. Glad to have you.
Sheamus actually carries that shillelagh everywhere. Absolutely. Bangers only with Sheamus, and next week, Grayson Waller is going to have to get into one. Well, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix next week.
And shut my window because that train was annoying hearing it.
Matches begin for Money in the Bank, and they continue.
Money in the Bank qualifiers next week.
You can punch yourself a ticket.
I hope we get somebody win it that never won it before.
Earlier on, AJ.
They could give it to Penta. Money in the Bank for Penta would be good.
Judgment Day.
For the women, give it to Roxanne or Julia. I think. Roxanne or Julia.
Next week. And hey, we're being told this was manager. It is not for the world.
Or call up, I don't know, have Stephanie Vicor qualify and give Money in the Bank to Stephanie. That's my top 3 picks to win. Roxanne, Julia, or Stephanie. Next week, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker. Here's Rhea Ripley, main event. Dream tag team matchup. Or no, not Rhea. Here's Julia first. Love Julia. I love her. What a talent. She is awesome. You wouldn't mind seeing Roxanne win. Yeah, that'd be damn good.
The Monday Night Raw in-ring debut.
Natalya was recently on NWA event. Is it on YouTube to watch? That's I hope it is. I'll watch the match.
Julia and Roxanne Perez.
I need to still find that Dark Side of the Ring I've yet to watch with Eddie Gilbert. But maybe I can find it online. Because I don't want to pay $3 to an episode of Dark Side of the Ring. Oh, this good movie, horror movie coming up on Netflix. Fear Street Prom Queen. I'll watch it for sure. I love horror movies. It's like an old school slasher.
And someone is running it. Put the music back on.
May 23rd. So next week. When is that? Next Friday the 23rd is Prom Queen Fear Street. I'll watch it next Friday.
I'm a work in progress.
What was I going to say? God, I can't remember now. What were we talking about? Oh, Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, I watched the Billy Jack Haynes Dark Side of the Ring. He's a nut. He's a fucking nut. I don't know what's wrong with him, but something's wrong with him. He shot his wife. It's an old man. Why would you do that? According to him, it was a mercy kill. Well, you can't fucking do that. We have the laws. Dumbass, Billy Jack Haynes, this country, we got laws. You can't murder your wife because she had dementia or something, or Alzheimer's. And now he's locked up. He did jail interviews for Dark Side of the Ring. Billy Jack Haynes is an idiot. And I was never a fan of him. When I was a kid, I didn't care about him. He was barely around. On WWF, he's barely there because he fucked up so much. Vince had to fire him because he wasn't even showing up to events. I don't know what he's doing. Drug dealing. He claimed he's a big drug dealer for cocaine. So I guess he wanted to make more money drug dealing, and then he cared about wrestling. I don't know what his problem was. And then he got hooked on drugs also. Oh yeah, Natalya was supposed to be on the Crockett Cup, I remember. So that already happened, or no, May 17th it's happening on pay-per-view, I think, the Crockett Cup. You love Roxanne and Io. What about Julia, Hitman? Julia's great. You love horror movies. It's a modern day prom night. It's not a remake of Prom Night from 1980. Prom Night with what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis was in Prom Night from 1980. It's not a remake. It's just a horror movie when prom night is going on. It's like a gimmick horror movie during a prom night. Here comes a champ, Io Sky. What a champion. Look at her. Looks like a champ. Looks like $1 million. One of the best wrestlers in the world is Io. Yeah, you like Julia, but she's not one of your favorites. She should be. She's great. I like all 4 of these women. I'm really happy Io is still the champion. Very happy about that. Io is still the champ. I thought she would drop it at WrestleMania. I thought they would book her to lose. That 70s, 80s, 90s horror slasher films are the best. I agree. I love them from 70s, 80s, 90s. 90s, I didn't watch that many slashers. There weren't that many that they made in the 90s that were good, except for Scream. 90s was not good for horror, except for Scream. The 90s did not make good horror movies, except for Scream.
We're going to have to represent here for Monday Night Raw.
Don't get me started with Jason Goes to Hell was in 93. That movie sucked. God, it sucked. Jason Goes to Hell sucked. Oh, The Craft. That's a good one. That's 95 or 96. That's a great one, The Craft. That's a damn good one. So, Scream and The Craft were the only good ones in the 90s. I can't think of any others. Here's Rhea. You might not like her, but she is a star. Look at her. She's money. She's money for the company. 90s made some of the best horror movies. Name more than 5. I can only name 2. I think the 80s and the 2000s and the 70s and the 2010s and the 2020s have had better horror movies than the 90s. Io's happy. Look at her. She's happy to have Rhea as her partner.
Rhea Ripley's used to having gold around her waist, but she's okay to kick.
Mommy's here.
On a Monday with Io Sky.
Are you a fan of Sabu, Hitman?
World champion Rhea Ripley.
What do you think, Hitman, about Sabu passing away? So very sad. Hardcore Legend's gone. Another one.
Io Sky going to start things off with Roxanne.
We lost a lot of good ones, man. A lot of good legends. We lost Terry Funk, Sid, Sabu, Bray Wyatt. Those guys are fucking legends.
Sky taking Roxanne down, and Roxanne turns the tables. Roxanne, a former tag champ as well.
Yeah, you like Sabu, but he was never your favorite. He was never my favorite either, but I loved watching him. I liked RVD more.
And these NXT girls don't give a single damn about anybody but themselves. We don't give a damn.
In the 90s, yeah, RVD is my favorite wrestler at the end of the 90s. So, in the 90s, RVD and Shawn Michaels were my favorites. And Tommy Dreamer also. Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, also. I liked Mankind, too, as a babyface. I liked Undertaker, but he's not my favorite. Julia tagged in. Roxanne, Julia working very well as a team. Running elbow or forearm or European uppercut.
And here's Julia Notice.
Julia and Io. One-on-one. That's a dream match. I want to see that in the future for the women's title. Rhea runs in. Grabs a really short Roxanne. Throws her over the top. Big drop kick by Rhea. Hell of a drop kick.
Now, the official Jessica Carr trying to separate.
I thought Jessica Carr was on SmackDown, but she's here. Your favorite referee, Adam.
World of Stardom champion. Wonder World of Stardom championship holder.
Look at Io, backflips. Drop kick to Julia. Io's on fire.
NXT Women's Champion.
Roxanne, smart move. Roxanne pulls Rhea off the apron. Roxanne, not afraid of mommies. Bitch slaps her. Rhea chasing Roxanne. I love that spot when baby faces chase the heels around the ring. Yeah, great teamwork by Julia. Io with a dive on Roxanne on the floor. What a main event. Dream tag match. Julia drop kicks Io. All four women are down. So good. All four of these women. So good. They're all in their prime. You'll admit about Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, Jason Goes to Hell I fucking hated. I thought it sucked. I hated the story. It was so stupid. Started fucking doctor. I think he's a doctor. Picked up Jason's heart for some reason. Why the fuck would anyone do that? That made no fucking sense. Why'd you pick up Jason's heart and start eating it? For what? Because you want to be a fucking maniac killer? That's insane. Why would you do that? Oh, I want to become Jason, so I'm going to eat his heart. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Whoever is a director, Jason Goes to Hell, you sucked. That movie was horrible. The best part of it was the end, where they teased Freddy versus Jason, and Freddy's claw grabbed the mask. And I got the mask right here. And Freddy's claw grabbed it, pulled it down to hell. That was awesome. But that was only like 20 seconds of the damn movie. That was the best part. And I brought it up before that they teased a Freddy versus Jason in 1993, and then they never fucking could do it until 2003. What the fuck took them so long? New Line Cinema was fighting with Paramount about the rights. I don't know. Because New Line Cinema did all the Freddy movies. And I think Paramount Pictures did Friday the 13th. So I don't know if they owned the characters. But God, yeah. Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell was the worst one of the franchise. One of the worst horror movies in the 90s. Final Destination, Bloodlines, that looks good. Final Destination franchise was damn good. Those are some good movies, Final Destination movies. And those came out in the 2000s.
Julia and Roxanne have been in complete
Io takes over Roxanne.
Separates a little bit. A little bit of separation. Roxanne trying to prevent Io.
Io needs to tag Rhea. Needs to tag mommy. Here comes Julia.
Julia sit out of the ring.
Come on, Io. Hot tag to Rhea. Mommy's in. Taking out Roxanne. Clotheslines.
Roxanne's still legal.
Roxanne's lyrics are back.
about to release German suplex by Ripley. Shot.
Okay, that being that Io Sky Roxanne are two of your favorites in the women's tag. It's going to be a toss-up for you. There's no wrong answer. Whoever wins, it's awesome. Whoever wins this. I like all four of them. Julia is one of my favorites. Io is one of my favorites. And I like Rhea a lot. Roxanne's one of my favorites, too. You watched Jason Goes to Hell. Adam, you said you watched Jason Goes to Hell with one of your friends when the film got in the heart-eating scene in the first jail scene. You were laughing, and he said this is so bad. Yeah, it sucked.
One slight mistake.
I watched, geez, it was uncomfortable. I watched it at a friend's house. The sex scene in the tent. That woman is getting banged nude in the tent. I was watching it with my friend, and his fucking mom was right above us watching. That shit was uncomfortable. I was like, could you tell your mom to leave? I wanted to fucking leave his house after that. It's like, I don't want to fucking watch a movie with the nude scenes with your mom. Like, his mom, I guess his mom is a fucking pervert, because she wouldn't leave. She kept watching.
Working in perfect unison. Julia and Roxanne.
His mom was a pervert, actually, because she had a huge collection of pornos. Huge collection in her kitchen in a plastic bag. She said to me I could look at them and take a few. Which I didn't. I was only fucking like 12. I was under 12. I think I was 12 or 11 only. So his mom was inappropriate and a pervert. Man, I have some wild stories from my childhood teen years. I got some crazy stories. But that's one of them. One of my friend's moms was a pervert. She didn't hit on me, but she's a pervert. She's like a freak.
Desperately wanted to get into the fight.
No, yeah, she didn't date good men either. She dated like abusers that had the cops caught on them. Io's in. Enough about my crazy childhood stories. Let's get back to the main event. Io, Julia, one more timer in.
Io gonna go where she's comfortable up to the top rope.
Missile drop kick to Julia. Roxanne's attire looks like inspired by Rhea's attire. I like what's that called? I don't know what to call it. The fishnet that Roxanne's wearing, the fishnets. I like that on her. That looks good. Her fishnets. Or stockings, whatever. Pantyhose. Whatever it's called. Io, Julia, man. I want to see this match one-on-one. I want to see it. I want to see them feud. Double stomp to Julia. They can main event WrestleMania, Julia and Io, in the future. Io and Julia, future one-on-one dream match. I agree. I should book it in the video game. I should do it. I think I already have. Did Julia, Io in the game. Roxanne back in with Io. Flipping around, Russian leg sweep, countered. Io, Rhea's in. Rhea picked up Io and let drop kicked Julia. Pop rocks to Rhea. No. Fell off her back. Missile drop kick to Roxanne.
Jeez. So much damage being inflicted.
Io wants to high five with Rhea, but Rhea might turn on her. I don't know.
Rhea to the apron.
Get a deuce. Oh, Rhea taking out on the apron. Thought Io's gonna try to climb on Rhea's shoulders.
She did successfully. Julia though.
Julia is trying to
got Io hooked.
cradle butterfly suplex off the top to Io by Julia.
So impressive.
Julia is so good.
And Julia looking to put Io Sky away.
Pin her.
Julia. Cover, hook of the leg. Roxanne Perez.
Rhea breaks it up. What a main event.
Io Sky. Perez up from underneath the bottom.
Dream tag match.
Kick to Rhea. And Rhea with a kick out of Perez. These four women are beating the hell out of each other. Yeah, tremendous tag team match tonight. Julia with a knee to Ripley. No idea who has the turn advantage.
Down to Io Julia again. Butterfly backbreaker.
Powered off the chance removal. Io into the corner, walks out to the apron by Julia. Io now going to climb to the top. Rhea makes the tag. Sky.
Rhea tagged in. I don't think Julia knows. Rhea's the legal woman. Roxanne takes out Julia by accident. Roxanne took out Julia. And then why would you yell at her? It's not Julia's fault. Roxanne was yelling at her.
What a headbutt. Clean headbutt to Julia.
Riptide to Julia.
Oh, down.
It's over.
Julia off. Riptide.
They must think Roxanne's a bigger star because Julia took the pin, not Roxanne. What a match, you say. Yeah, hell of a main event. 5 stars.
What a great main event we had. So much damage inflicted on both sides. Great tag team wrestling displayed. And in the end, Rhea and Io Sky outsmart Julia and Roxanne.
Great tag match. Great main event. Jeez, Rhea, man, look at her legs, her thighs. Rhea is thick, like I like them. Don't turn on Io, Rhea. You're looking at the title. That's not your title, Rhea. That's Io's title.
The world title back.
Don't be jealous, Rhea. Be happy for her. You're acting jealous. We might get at Money in the Bank. We might get Rhea Io again, or one-on-one. We might get that. I wouldn't be against it. That'd be good. Rhea Io. Yeah, not tonight. Rhea didn't beat her up. Now Rhea's gonna pull Shawn Michaels and attack Io. Not tonight. I need to start watching that movie Hard Eyes. On Netflix, a horror movie called Heart Eyes. I'm going to go soon, but I want to read this Packers schedule. Where's the full schedule? Why they only show one game? They only released one game for the schedule? What the fuck? I don't know why they released only one. The schedule comes out Wednesday, according to Twitter. So I gotta wait till Wednesday to see the full schedule. Let's see who won between Boston and New York Knicks. What's your guys' grade for Raw tonight? I give it A+. We had Punk on the show and a hell of a main event. Damn good women's tag main event. And Punk appeared. And the champ, Jay Yeet Uso, appeared. It's, I'm sure the game's over, but I want to see who won. Golden State has started in Minnesota. I'm a fan of the NBA, so I'm into the NBA playoffs. But not during wrestling. I don't watch sports over wrestling. I'm going to think Boston won. Oh, man. New York defeated the Celtics. I thought Boston would have won. Knicks won. So they're up 3-1. Yeah, that's insane. That's hard to believe. New York Knicks are leading 3-1 the series. A+ for you. Also Wednesday, new Superman trailer. I should watch that. I'm gonna definitely watch it. I was gonna say maybe I should do a not a live reaction, but a reaction to the Superman trailer, but I don't know if I will. Why is Sting? Sting is trending for what? The musician, artist, or the wrestler? I don't know. Sting is the wrestler, I guess. Someone has news about Sting. Some woman painted a picture of Sting. She's a great artist. She painted a hell of a picture of him. Some woman on Twitter. I guess she's an artist. Let's see her profile, what it says. She must be a Sting fan. Painted a giant picture of him. Sting is confirmed for WrestleCon at SummerSlam weekend. I guess she's selling the Sting pictures. She said she's going to ship them out next week. It's a great picture that she did. So, why is a guy in a wheelchair from the Celtics? He got injured, taken out in a wheelchair. Maybe season's over because he's in a wheelchair. Guess he's injured. Jason Tatum. What? That woman that's an artist. Oh, I think she dated MJF. She's a redhead. I think she's MJF's former girlfriend or fiance. She's a redhead on Twitter. I have her blocked for some reason. I don't know why. But I blocked her. Her name's Naomi Rosenblum. I blocked her for some reason. I guess she's an artist. I think she's dating MJF at one point, but he's not with her anymore. Sting is one of those names that leads to many fan confusions. Yeah, I didn't know if it's a singer trending or the wrestler. But all my trends are about wrestling or sports. So I doubt I'd get a trend about the singer because I set my trends for wrestling and sports. And that's it. That's all I see. What's currently trending on my trends is basketball and Sting. What else? Basketball, Sting, Dominic is trending. Achilles. Oh no, that's not good. Achilles is trending. That means he tore his Achilles. Jason Tatum, I guess. Someone tore their Achilles in the playoff game between Boston and Knicks. And I think Jason Tatum was in the wheelchair. Yeah, someone already reported it 25 minutes ago. So Boston's season is over without him. He falls down on the court and tore his Achilles. A doctor tweeted, "My concern is torn right Achilles tendon for Jason Tatum. Pushed off leg, gave out, immediately grabbed at it. Couldn't bear any weight on it, needed a wheelchair." Jeez, it sucks for him. He's a great player. Sucks for Boston. So he tore his Achilles, and I guess he scored 40 points tonight. Yeah, Celtics are done without him. That's a horrible injury. I don't like to hear that happen to anybody. That just happened to Milwaukee Buck. He tore his Achilles in the playoff game. Damian Lillard tore his Achilles, and now it's happened again to Boston. Here's the highlights of it. Let's see where it happened.
3-1, although it felt like all the momentum was on Boston's side going.
First quarter he got injured? No.
Brunson.
He scored 40 points and then he got injured.
On a shot there from the wing. Is Derek White.
They're like, which one? The Grammy award-winning legend or the Wrestling Hall of Fame legend?
The three. And Peyton Pritchard.
To me, the real Sting, the true Sting, the only Sting I acknowledge is the Stinger, the wrestler.
But that's not how you want to make a living.
Former wrestler. He's not going to wrestle again. He's done. He's retired.
Pritchard 12 points in this game.
And after 2025, Sting has said he's never going to appear at signings anymore in the face paint. He's going to retire the face paint, I guess, and never do signings again. I hope he still does conventions. Maybe someday I'll meet him, but hope he does conventions still without the face paint.
And that's where you can't give him a wide open one. He sees that go in.
But yeah, I heard Sting wants to retire wearing the face paint after this year, or stop wearing it for pictures.
This time going to muscle his way.
I don't know why he would announce that he's done wearing the face paint. He announced, I guess, after 2025.
And use their size over the guy. That was tough to watch.
Tatum drives, he's tripped. With Landon is injured in hand, you see it right here, kind of bracing himself.
Maybe that caused his Achilles injury. He was tripped earlier, and he fell.
OG Anunoby, much bigger game.
I'm not going to be here for 20 more minutes. Don't worry. I'm going to leave soon. But I'll be back tomorrow night for NX fucking T. The Police are also one of your favorite bands. They're not bad, but they're not my favorite. They got good music, but they're not my favorite.
4 of 8 from 3. Bridges had some moments too.
I like Roxanne's song and Message in a Bottle is good.
Even when he got back in the game, and that's the worst play of the game right there. He was going on the left.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, poor Achilles tore. He's down in pain. He's a great player.
Injury just yet, but take a look at it.
You see that back foot push?
Guy's a top player in the NBA, and now he's done.
I've seen it in practice, seen it in a few games. Hope that's not what it is, but my eyes don't lie.
Brunson
Can't believe the Knicks won.
39 in the game as the New York Knicks now have a 3-1 series lead.
42 points, and then he tore his Achilles. That's horrible. That's sad. Sure, you guys don't care about me talking about sports, but it's my channel. I'll talk about whatever I want, whatever I'm interested in. And Raw's over, so I'll talk about whatever I want.
I don't know. Just found a way to make plays and
See what else is trending.
we got one more.
Sting was trending, Achilles trending.
I was just in the flow. I was just do whatever it took. I wasn't really thinking, trying to take over. I was just whatever we got to do.
Now your guys, Pat, OG, especially Mikhail, can you describe the impact that they had?
I mean, they played phenomenal. Didn't quit, kept fighting, and that's what's most important. Whenever you get in the hole,
Priscilla Kelly's wrestling a guy on an indie show. On June 14th, Priscilla Kelly, Zachary Wentz. I don't know why she wants to wrestle guys, but okay. Good for her. If you didn't know, Priscilla Kelly's formerly Gigi Dolan. She's wrestling at Revolver promotion. Pro Wrestling Revolver. Zachary Wentz, a former MSK member. Rascal. And damn, Priscilla Kelly, that picture, she looks good. So she's back to wrestling June 14th on Fight, or not Fight TV, Triller TV. I guess it's a pay-per-view event on an app. So I don't see much other news. Well, I guess this is news, but it's about his personal life. Rey Mysterio and his wife this week celebrate 29 years of marriage. And they got a picture of Rey without his mask. I don't like to see him without the mask. But that stupid wrestling Twitter account had to post a picture of Rey without the mask. That's disrespectful. You're not his personal friend. Why are you posting pictures of Rey without the mask? I'm sure you don't know him personally. I doubt it. I know what Rey looks like, but that's disrespectful to post pictures of him without the mask with his wife. He probably stole that photo from his Instagram or something. Or used it. Her mom's favorite singer is Sting, the music artist. My mom's is probably Elvis and the Beatles. She loved Elvis and the Beatles. And she loved Led Zeppelin also. That's her favorites, I think. I know she likes Elvis and the Beatles, and she liked the Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones also. Those are probably her favorites. I've said my favorites many times. It's Metallica and AC/DC and others. Halsey, I love. Rihanna, I love. God, what's her name? Neon Hitch is really good. Neon Hitch. Kesha, I like. And, God, too many to name. The band, the Coat Hangers is great. Royal Blood is a great band. Halsestein. or Hausenstein. They're great. And too many to name. A lot. I love a lot of different types of music. Carrie Underwood's really good. Casey Musgrave's really good. Who else? God, who's that woman? What is her name? Can't think of it. She was just a guest and performed on Howard Stern last week. What the hell's it? Megan? Not Megan. What the hell's her name? I forget. I have to look it up.
Emotion there. Joe Mazzulla officially telling us right now at this point, lower body injury. Clearly, they're going to get an MRI on Tuesday, and that's all the information we know. We don't want to speculate, but obviously did not look good. They got a game to play still.
I will get her name in a minute. I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. She's a great artist, a great singer. She was country at one point, but now she's like pop or whatever type of music she does. Your dad likes Billy Joel, huge Billy Joel fan. You guess, yeah. Priscilla Kelly didn't have a 90-day clause. I guess not. Her mom also loves, or you are all Elvis. We are all Elvis artists in the house as well. At least you and your mom. Elvis had a lot of hits, but I wasn't a fan of him. He's before my time. And yeah, you can like people still before your time, but I don't know. He's a great artist, a great performer, but not my type of music. His music is not bad, it's just not my favorite. Trying to look, find her on YouTube. I always forget her name. I wish I wouldn't, but I do. Here she is. Oh my God, it's so easy to remember. Now I see it.
Something was said on
Some Megan Morris. Not Megan, Marin Morris. She's great. Marin Morris. Very good. She's got 2 videos. She did, or 1 video of it. No, 2 songs. She performed on Howard Stern's YouTube channel last week. What's her name? She's good too. Billie Eilish, very good. Charlie XCX, very good. I'm a fan of her. I'm also a fan of Guns N' Roses music. Alanis Morissette, one of my favorite artists. Alanis Morissette. Her mom also loves America, the band. America, I don't know any of their music. Never heard it. America, the band, and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Are they still live? Earth, Wind, and Fire? Aren't they from, are they from the 70s or 60s? So, another great band. Check them out on YouTube. Bones, or Bones UK. Bones UK is a great band. 2 women. and a drummer, and that's it. They're a great band. Bones UK. Amy Lee's your favorite singer. You love Billie Eilish also. I don't know a ton of Billie Eilish music, but I've heard like 3 to 4 songs that I like a lot. So I'm a fan of her. I think the lead vocalist, Earth, Wind, and Fire, passed away. Yeah, they gotta be, I think they gotta be close to like 80. So I'll be back, guys, for NXT tomorrow. Raw was awesome. Great main event. Great start with CM Punk. Oh, you mean Amy Lee's a Billie Eilish fan? Okay, but I wouldn't care who Amy Lee likes, but okay. I don't know why I need to know that, but okay. Yeah, I'll be back for NXT. Start off hot. CM Punk ended hot with the women's tag main event. See you guys for NXT. Peace out.